You're not just coming to live in Nigeria, you're bringing your money to come and invest in Nigeria. But, again, I think we just came with a totally different mindset. Worked in the NHS like you did. When you've done postgraduate training, none of it has ever been easy, right? This is a different type of difficult.
Absolutely.
And we just sort of got on with it.
Yes.
But I do remember a gentleman I saw a few days ago had been to a teaching hospital, then he went to a private hospital, then he went to Turkey, then he came back, then he did this, and and you're dizzy. Just think about a patient who's been told they have cancer, and then this is the process they have to go through. I mean, nobody's holding them together.
You mentioned earlier that you've seen about 200 children,
yes,
for example.
Sure.
Please.
Yes, I mean, that the 200 children is a bit of a surprise to me. 20s, 30s, 30-year-olds with colorectal cancers, 30-year-olds with breast cancer. So we seem to be seeing a younger population of people with cancer. We don't smoke that much in our environment, but we are seeing an increasing number of lung cancers, particularly in women. We have to have screening programs for the wider population. This is where we need to be. Absolutely.
You have just described what is a societal and in fact a socioeconomic problem, the burden of disease that exists. What exactly inspired the name Marcel Ruth?
My mother-in-law, Marcel Ruth and Odunsi, had actually had a cancer journey from which she actually passed away. I think it's also important because although she was English, but she actually came to Nigeria in her 20s and lived here for all her life.
You're poor in Nigeria, you're far more likely to suffer adverse health outcomes. You said, my big hope is for everyone to have access to healthcare. Obviously.
I said that.
You have said many things.
That I don't feel that I came back just to look after the 1% of the 1%. It would be my dream, and just what you read out, that everybody should be able to access care. But I think that is the government's job.
Absolutely.